A tough test awaits Dulwich Hamlet this afternoon as they clash with top of the table Woking at the Laithwaite Community Stadium. The home side have begun the season in excellent form as they look to bounce back to the National League at the first time of asking, with 7 wins and a draw from their opening 9 fixtures. That draw came last Saturday at Concord Rangers as a run of 4 straight wins was ended, and they hand a debut to on-loan striker Bradbury. Dulwich picked up a much-needed point against Wealdstone last weekend before attentions turned to cup football against Glebe in midweek. A comfortable 4-2 win saw them progress to round 2, and Gavin Rose has the luxury of being able to name a whole new starting 11 for this one. Woking have won all 4 home games this season. Can the Hamlet dent that record and come away with a second away victory of the campaign? Helped keep Woking up a couple of years ago. Ferguson looking for the run of Liam Nash. Cook's also been a nuisance, and it's a clearance out of the former Worthing man, Jack Cook. Dulwich have the first corner of the game. It's going to be Dominic Vose to take. It's pretty deep, but Chambers looks to get up. But Chambers did get a touch. It's gone in! Well, it's looped over Shirtle. Michael Chambers wheels away in celebration, and Dulwich, with their first attack of the game, have scored a goal from an unlikely player. It looked a pretty deep one in by Vose. Chambers flicked on. I thought it might have deflected off a defender. Looped over Shirtle. And the defender on the goal line could only volley into the roof of his nets. A bit of a scrappy one. What a start for the Hamlet. Michael Chambers, who scored 3 in pre-season, opens his account in competitive football. Kretschmer goes short. Spinning there was Hodges. Tees up to Little to drive goalwards, and well, it came all the way through to a Woking man. It was Bradbury who got a shot in it, cannoned off the boot of a Dulwich defender though and away for a corner. Jay May got the touch. It's either him or Green. Quick throw taken from Little. Little's got a goal side of Green, bursting into the area. Can he cut it back? Yes, he can. Edwards are committed to blocking the cross. It didn't reach him. Kretschmer back across. Edwards has gathered well under severe pressure at his far post. He was actually clattered, the referee giving him an advantage. If they dropped the ball there, he would have won a free kick. When he's been fit, he's rarely missed a game since he arrived at Dulwich in February 2016. Here's Nathan Ferguson, 20 yards out. He's gone for an early shot. I sat up for him. He's cleared the crossbar by some distance. Edwards sending the ball downfield, and it dropped for him. Time on the ball. Sending it up towards May. Again, we'll try and head it on. More like a push in the back by Collier. Play goes on. Green. To his left is Vose. Coming in field, Dominic Vose. Spins his man. On to Anthony Cook. Nice back heel from Cook. Vose in the area. All the way across goal. Nash was a yard or so away from getting a touch, and Dulwich would surely have been 2-0 up. Wonderful football from the visitors. Vose and Cook on the same wavelength there. Cook with a very clever back heel. Vose putting a lovely ball across the face of goal. Nash, though, couldn't quite reach it. Cook. He's moving left here, Anthony Cook. Now back right. Lunging in was Jack Cook. It was a bit of a desperate lunge, but he was fine. And there's a chance waiting at the other end. Well, a long ball over the top. Bradbury was deemed to be onside behind a Congai and Chambers there. 1-on-1 with Edwards. Ball bounces, and he's tried to lob Edwards, but he's lobbed the crossbar as well. Dulwich are remonstrating at the other end that Anthony Cook had been fouled by Jack Cook. Game went on. Spence forward to support the attack. Great ball to Kane Ferdinand, who's made another good run from midfield. Wheeler just outside the area, away to the left. Being harassed by Nathan Ferguson. Cross comes in, Bradbury's interested, knocks it down. It's come for Ferdinand, put to the wrong side of the post. Bradbury knocking the ball down to the captain. Again, the flag didn't go up. Tried to roll it across Edwards and puts it agonisingly wide of the far post. It would have been a lovely team goal from Woking. Green will take the throw. Into the feet of Nash. Holding off Little and sending it across. Shirtle didn't get a touch. May was coming in. Wasn't too far away from nodding that home, I don't think. Cook towards the near post. Easily dealt with. Dropped for Vose though. Sends in the low cross. Shirtle's pushed it out into a dangerous area. It's cleared away out towards the corner flag again. Cook sends in a deep cross. Shirtle gets a punch on it this time. Dulwich putting on the pressure on his goal. Ferguson sliding in on Wheeler though. The ball has gone for a goal kick on the far side. Well, Vose's cross after the corner was initially cleared to him. It was a dangerous one. It bounced just in front of Shirtle. We palmed the ball right into the path of the players in the 6-yard box. Kieran Kinder John. Ball forward is good, and Kretschmer tees up Hodges inside the area. This is a 1-1, wrong side of the far post. Similar to Kane, Ferdinand tried to find the far corner. Excellent ball into his path by Kretschmer. Hodges had peeled away into a bit of space. Has got a goal this season to his name. Here's Jack Cook. Kane Ferdinand. To his left is Spence arriving from left back. Low centre. Congo's clearance wasn't great. And Little gets in the shot. It's hit the post, I think. Edwards has been credited with the save, as he knows. The referee, I think, points for the corner initially. It did hit the outside of the post from Armani Little. A rising drive. Spence crosses, dangerous ball in towards Bradbury, back round into the area by Ferdinand. Referee's pulled it back for a foul though. Ming and Clunis to block this cross from Kretschmer. So we're going to whip this towards the far post and hope for a touch. Good looking ball. Wouldn't quite spin to a Woking man. Edwards diving on the loose ball. Brave goalkeeping from Edwards. A wicked ball in by Kretschmer. Bodies flying everywhere, but Edwards made sure he was the one to claim the loose ball. Clearing it downfield to no one in particular, and Shirtle has all the time in the world just to send it long again. Dulwich needs to switch on defensively once more. Cargbo gets a cross of Bradbury and heads it on for Cook to control on the halfway line, just on the left-hand side. It's a great run. Clunis is in here. He's onside as well, Clunis. Shirtle got there first. Wonderful ball by Cook. Clunis had made a very, very good run. But Shirtle had also read the danger. Could tee up to his right to Armani Little to strike if he wanted to have a go. Clunis being brought back as well. Here's Kretschmer. It's a waste. Not too far over. Difficult one to get up and down though from 20 yards out. And put under pressure. Congai gets it clear. Clunis caught in the back. Is he by Cook? No, says the ref. But Mings picked up the second ball, so it matters not. And Mings bursting away from Cook down his right hand side. What a run by Ming into the area. Still Ming pulls it back. It's Clunis off the line. It was a tame shot. Easily dealt with by Collier. There are two men to defend it. And there was no power in that shot from Clunis. I think he could have taken a touch if he had been aware. Chambers looking to head that back. That's a bad mistake. It's Bradbury for 1-1. He scores. Michael Chambers punished for a mistake. Dulwich so easily could have been 2-0 up at one end. And on his debut, Harvey Bradbury's been gifted an equaliser by Michael Chambers. A ball sent forward. Chambers let it bounce, tried to head it back to Edwards. He undercooked it. Exposed his goalkeeper. And despite Edwards getting a strong hand on it, he couldn't keep it out. Bradbury was unlikely to miss from that sort of range for a second time in this match. Dulwich pegged back. Down the line, his pass goes to Hyde. Green read the dummy though and blocked it off as he tried to roll it around him. Allen, drop of the shoulder, he's advancing. He was clipped. Dulwich have an advantage. To his left is Cook. Taking on two men. Into the area, Cook. Crosses a waist though on his left foot, wide of the near post. So if I didn't say it, it might happen today. Allen, listen to the Dulwich fans below us, trying to roar their team on. Side really going for it. Allen has beaten his man. Taking on Collier now. Onto his right foot. Allen! Off the post! It's gone in! Oh, what a great individual goal from Iffy Allen! Dulwich retake the lead in really great fashion. Open his body up and it kissed the inside of the post. Seemed to roll across the goal line into the opposite corner. His first goal for the club. All his own doing as well. It turned away from his man and got to the edge of the area. Opened his body, as I say. and Schertel at full dive. Couldn't keep that one out. Great moment for the recently arrived winger, Nathan Ferguson. Oh, Akinyemi made a great run there and not played him in Ferguson. Now he does play him, and Akinyemi's onside. Gets away from Gale. Akinyemi for three. Great save by the boot of Schertel. That is a top draw save. Akinyemi trying to find the corner, and that was goal bound. Made two clever runs. The second time he was used by Ferguson. Quicker than Gale. Dulwich stretching the defence, and Schertel responds with a massive save. Post delivers. Green gets up. Will miss it completely, Nathan Green. It's everything but connect with the ball there. Allen, clever flick to get around Hyde. He's got time. Low cross. Got to be three. Akinyemi can't convert at the far post. I'm sure he was half a stud away from getting a toe on that, Akinyemi. Iffy Allen changing the game since he's come on. Chambers has done very well actually since that mistake. They've taken the corner quickly and short. Hodges inside the area. Dulwich was slow to react to him. Cook with the tackle, holding up Hodges, and then tried to nutmeg Anthony Cook. Can't clear it though, Cook. In it comes, up in the air by Cook, and heads over the top. Edwards saying great effort from Sanchez Ming there just to put off Jack Cook. Schertel goes long with the free hit towards the edge area. Akinyemi doesn't bring it down. Diz drop for Hyde. Under pressure from Chambers. The shot comes in. Over the top it goes. Goal kick. Just tried to wrap his foot around it. The ball sails a yard or two over the top. Ferdinand. Have they got one more chance in them? Chips it forwards. Kretschmer. Hodges. Dulwich exposes. Hyde. Is there a shot for him? There is. Charged down by Magnus Akongai. It's going to spin away for a corner just about. We've had 4 minutes of injury time. Young got a touch. Greenside's in, gets a good touch on the ball there as well. Little. When will this whistle blow? Little sends it in. All the way through. Bradbury wasn't far from reaching that. It's a goal kick. That could well be that for Woking. Oh, great ball in by Little. In fact, we're not going to have the goal kick. Dulwich have a big win. They've beaten top of the table Woking by 2-1 this afternoon. In an up and down season so far, that's undoubtedly the result of the campaign.
Obviously, with the form that Woking are in, they're a very good team as well. Make it hard for you. It's a really good performance. It was resilient for a lot of the game. Not always probably the attributes people associate with us, but we showed really good character and personality individually and collectively, I thought, today. And then at times we opened them up a few times as well, and I think our choice of pass, if it was better, the last ball was better, we could have been even further in front. Having said that, I thought they created some good chances as well, and easily could have been back in the game a bit earlier than they were. So it was an open game with both teams trying to go for it. I'd say in terms of possession or percentages, they had the better of it. But we started to show as the game went on that we could be a real good threat. I know that everyone expects us to try and dominate the game all the time, and there's times where you can't always do that. And we thought it was important not to try and go out and try and dominate the game, but to stay in the game a bit longer and then work our way through it. And if we hadn't conceded a goal in the fashion we had, we felt that we could have probably gone on and been a bit more comfortable. But obviously, them scoring made it hard. But if he individual brilliance, he threatened to do that on Tuesday night, and there were times where he sort of doubted himself when he went through, and then the last time around he was a lot more positive in his mind, and it was an excellent finish, and that's the sort of player that we want to have at this football club, one that is brave on the ball, can take people out of the game and excite supporters. As
a whole, I thought the back four were brilliant today, and the way they defended. Every time the ball went into the box, Magnus and Michael and Greeny and Sanchez were all winning headers, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. They were very, very brave. I thought their concentration level were good. Cleared our lines quite well. But the commitment in the box when the cross came in, I thought was very, very good. There was a few times where we might have lost a man, but overall, I thought we were really, really positive as a back four.